What is up? It's Korean Einstein back for another juicy video where we're gonna talk about not rap, not Kanye West or Kendrick Lamar or Kanye West songs tier list. No, we're gonna talk about my personal top 10 movie trilogies. You know, I see lots of kids out here on TikTok, on Instagram, on Snapchat, and whenever I see some kid just scrolling mindlessly on their phone, I want to slap the shit out of them because goddamn, there are so many fantastic movies you can be watching instead. This video is for all you youngsters who haven't seen a movie besides, I don't know, like VeggieTales. This one's for you, so pay attention. Use your ears to listen because this is not just a video for fun, it's educational. And I tried to choose trilogies where the movies were consistently great. So unfortunately, the Captain America trilogy did not make the list. And then of course, the Kung Fu Panda trilogy unfortunately did not make it, even though I love the first two. One last honorable mention. You guys might flame me for this, but this is the official number 11. I went with the Lord of the Rings trilogy. This is not for me, although I do respect it for being the ambitious and extravagant adventure trilogy that it is. Number 10 is the Rush Hour trilogy, a great buddy cop dynamic between Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, and even the third one is kind of like a guilty pleasure for me. I just love it. Number 9, I'm going with Back to the Future trilogy. I know the first one is the best, but don't discount the second one and the third one as well. The second Back to the Future is the weakest one, but there still are some massive highlights. And then the third one is just a comfort movie for me. Number 8, Sam Raimi's delectable Spider-Man trilogy featuring Tobey Maguire, the legend, the GOAT. Again, the first two, Chef's Kiss. Mwah. Some of the best superhero movies of all time. And you know, the third one, while there are some flaws, especially the overabundance of underdeveloped and just cringe villains, it's still a good movie. And the Sam Raimi style is still there, and maybe over time I think I'll appreciate it more. But number 7, the Terminator trilogy. The first was more of like a thriller horror movie at points, and then the second one's just a pure action movie with some great action, fantastic stunts and visual effects, just an overall great time. And the third one, while it is a little goofy, has its highlights as well. Number 6, again, I might be flamed for having it this low, but it's the original, the OG Star Wars trilogy with Luke Skywalker, Han Solo, Darth Vader, all the usual suspects. I would say my favorite is actually the first one, just a classic story. Empire Strikes Back, great movie. Then the third one, Return of the Jedi, also great movie. But number 5, again, you're gonna be surprised that I have it this high, and I'm just a sucker for this trilogy, and that is gonna be the Scream trilogy from Scream 1 all the way to Scream 3. Wes Craven made something extremely special with this trilogy. Basically, he's just mocking like the slasher genre with these movies, and I just personally love it. I just love all these characters that just show up every movie. You know, Sidney Prescott, Gale Weathers, Dewey. I know there's more movies, but I'm gonna consider it as a trilogy because it's my list. I don't care what you think. But number 4 is going to the beloved Toy Story trilogy. I would say the first one is near perfect, the second one is perfect, but let's be honest here. As much as I love the third movie, it's not as good as the first two. But the bar is set so incredibly high that even the third one is still a good movie. Number 3, probably the most consistent action movie trilogy you'll find, and that is the Bourne trilogy, starring Matt Damon as Jason Bourne, Paul Greengrass, especially within the last two, Supremacy and Ultimatum. He really did something special with his like handheld, like shaky, like action scenes, and it's just a delight to watch and to just devour as a film. as a film fanatic. But number 2, I'm going with the Indiana Jones trilogy. The first one, perfect. Temple of Doom is good, but definitely the weakest one. And then the third one, Last Crusade, again, perfect. And number 1, the best movie trilogy of all time. And if it comes from me, you know it's an objective fact, and that is the Dark Knight trilogy. Batman Begins, one of the best origin stories of all time. The Dark Knight, the best live action movie of all time. The Dark Knight Rises, one of the best action movies of the 2010s decade, has some of the best villains, has some of the best stories, some of the best characters, some of the best action scenes, some of the best everything. I'm sure you can tell by now I'm a massive Christopher Nolan fanboy, but I don't care. That is my top 10. Let me know your thoughts and your favorite movie trilogies down in the comments below. Just know that your peasant opinions cannot compare to my royal objective facts. Alright, love you, peace out.